Accommodations are great. Compensation strategies are great. They're helpful, but I think they're more short term and immediate. They're like what we need to do to survive this thing that we're working on right now. But eventually we have to build the skill that we need so that long term, I don't need that accommodation or compensation.
So let's use extra time for an assignment or a test as a very common accommodation, especially for kids with ADHD. That decreases motivation to get that task done because the ADHD brain says, oh, I have 2 more weeks. There's no reason for me to work on this now. It sends a message, hey, you're not capable of getting this done in the amount of time that everyone else is. And that impacts self esteem and self confidence and self efficacy for learning for sure. We aren't always going to have extra time to complete tasks in the real world. If you have a job that's time sensitive, you're not going to be able to have extra time to complete a task. And when we think about accommodations in the short term, it seems reasonable. Sure, okay, they can't stay on task, so we're going to give them a few extra days or an extra 2 weeks to get this done. But when you think about the long game, when you think about it years later, decades later, if we don't come and address the root cause of why we can't stay on task and accomplish something in a set amount of time, this struggle is going to be why we get fired from job after job, or this struggle is going to be why coworkers are frustrated with us. This has long-term implications for our friendships and for our relationships at work and our ability to hold a job. And oh, when we have our own kids, right? Our kids are going to have deadlines. And so we can't just say, I didn't get around to writing that check for soccer camp. I need an extra 2 weeks to do that. That's not the reality. So we have to go back and look at what is the cause of not being able to stay on task and address that.